Hello, my lovelies. Welcome. Hi. What are we going to talk about today? Good evening, Jenny. Hello. Where are we gonna go today? What dragons we're gonna slay today? You spend way too much time on here for me to take you seriously, and yet you are here commenting. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for ramping my numbers. Thank you for letting TikTok know just how interesting I actually am, so they send me more people. Mwah! You're my biggest fan. I love it. Woohoo! Love it. Welcome. Maybe you'll learn something. I'm always here for the education, for the enlightenment. I'm here to help people get happier. Maybe something starts to sink in. Do you think these precautions apply to lesbians or just to relations with men? I think this is logic, and I think logic doesn't care what gender you are. I think logic doesn't care what gender you love. I think logic doesn't care how old you are, doesn't care where you live. Logic just is. Anybody can use logic. So you're welcome to use it. My editor is gay. I just can't write books for gay people because people could say, that's not your wheelhouse. And I'd be like, right? It'd be like me writing a book for parenting and I have my tubes tied. So not that compares. But when I wrote No More Assholes, that's the first question I got is, can you write a book for us? And I went, And she went, nope. And it was very specific. She said, no, you don't know enough. And that is a very fair point. That is a very fair point. I don't live in that life, so I don't understand the nuances of it. And that's my superpower as a coach, is I've traveled the road, so I understand the nuances. Yes, lived experience is needed. But should you get a coaching session, there I can help you because I ask very targeted questions that get me to the heart of behaviors. And when I get into the heart of behaviors, Mama has a very good perception of things. So when you use my brain in your situations to decode and find solutions, I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what gender you love. You apply my brain to your problems, you might be surprised. Hello, Alexis. How many books have you written, Leo? How many books have you written? Oh, Leo's boring. Leo, you're boring me. Anyone can write a book. That's a fact. How many have you written, Leo? Listen, I know your next comment is going to bore me. I know I'm going to mute you because I just don't give oxygen to people who waste my time. Hello, Miller Oaks. How do you know they aren't going along with the 3 months? It doesn't matter if they are. You are following the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. You are looking for all the behaviors that are in No More Assholes. You are asking all of the right questions. You are going deep behind the scenes, not just taking what people say at face value. Or if you're not using this book, good luck. Because you're waiting, you're not vetting. So you'll be taken advantage of by the guy who's waiting. If you're not vetting, relax. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I love this. It adds so much value to any potential relationship. Mark, it does. Yeah. Thank you. Sure does. You look professional. Thank you, my love. I'm feeling my beans tonight. So I've been getting ready with you guys, and it takes me forever because I get caught in conversations. So I took 5 minutes to fix myself up before coming live. Love your turtleneck. I love turtlenecks. Love Turtle Nights. This is a Le Chateau. It is silky soft. So nice. Blonde looks great. Thank you. I like it. How about if the guy's great at messaging in the beginning, but then no message for New Year's? So what you're doing is you're taking 90 days. You're looking back on the last 90 days. You're asking yourself, is this what I want for the next 90 days? Right? Best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. So what do the last 90 days look like? If he drops off, good thing you didn't kiss him. Like if he doesn't make it to 90 days, it's a good thing you didn't kiss him. But the question is, what does the last 90 days look like? And is he a 12 out of 12? Have you done your vetting? Have you figured him out? Ex-boyfriend have been in a relationship past 2 years. Texts me often saying he misses me. Look at you allowing that. Wow. Why? Right? Why? Why are you allowing that? Julie, why are you allowing that? Have you asked yourself that? Why you are allowing that? Do you have an answer to that? How do you feel when he texts you? What happens to your mood? What happens to your day? Oh, I heard his heartbeat, Tara. My no more assholes needs to hurry. Julie, we got questions for you, Julie. Right? Guys, your exes, why are they exes? Have you asked yourself that? It messes with my head. Thank you for replying, Julie. We can do something here. He pops up like a whack-a-mole and messes with your day. Your mood sinks. Your day goes on a tailspin because you are allowing him to affect your mood in a negative way. Why are you allowing him? Have you not blocked and deleted him? Why are you letting him? I want all of you who still have exes popping up, any of you who have not blocked your exes yet, the ones who need to stay exes, why are you giving them the opportunity to pop up like a whack-a-mole? Fuck, you ruined my day again. Fuck, you ruined my day. Why are you letting that happen? Thank you. X for a reason. Not sure if there's 12 out of 12? Carl. Argue your limitations elsewhere. This isn't the place. I want to know the person first. Hey, Brad. Dating advice queen, Alyssa. Wait it out. Time is precious. I don't have time to lose on the wrong person. I don't have time to waste. Love your post, Mark. Class act. I would certainly wait 3 to 6 months to make sure it's the right woman. Yeah, it benefits you. It benefits you. You don't want to be with somebody who doesn't have their shit together. You don't want to be with somebody who isn't reciprocal. You don't want to be with somebody who isn't kind, caring, thoughtful, and generous. I know you don't want that. Ooh, 3 months on ice, 3 years later, still going strong. That's the way to put it. That's the way to put it. What is it? What constitutes a 12 out of 12? The 12 character traits, chapter 37, no more assholes. Do you see this? Knowledge is power. I keep it in the book. I want you to be empowered. I want you to know how to calm your mind and emotions. I want you to know how to elevate your confidence, self-worth, self-esteem. Because the guys who want you to be controllable, the ones who are trouble for you, want you to be easy to manipulate and control. They want to step on you to elevate themselves, keep you small. When you elevate your confidence, self-worth, self-esteem, and you train yourself to calm your mind and emotions so that anxiety and fear doesn't take you down, you train yourself to elevate your courage so that you step up here, you get to pick from this, the generous long-term thinkers, the great ones. What if they try to pressure in that 3 months? Block and delete. I let you know my boundaries, and your agenda is getting what you want when you want it, regardless of my mental and emotional well-being. Block and delete. I don't do attachment styles. It is an unnecessary label. You know what they do with attachment styles? Okay, here's the behaviors. Here's the behaviors that are getting in your way. I'm gonna slap a label on your forehead based on those behaviors. And then if we're smart, we take a look at the behaviors that get you the outcome that you want. So why do we need a label? Take it out. These are the behaviors that are getting in your way. These are the behaviors that get you the outcome that you want. Do you notice how I didn't interject a step that made you feel worse about yourself? You can change everything when you change your behavior, so why is a label necessary? It's not, but didn't it make you feel worse about yourself? Let me think about this. Isn't mental health a for-profit organization, institution? Take these pills to feel better about yourself? Keep showing up to appointments to feel better about yourself? Cha-ching. So this is disinformation here. She's teaching reliance on her, on me, to know how to love. It should be from the self. That's disinformation. I'm not going to let you say anything more here because you are lying. Let me teach you what I actually teach you. If you go into the link to my bio under my freebies, you're going to find a free book. The free book is called Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Avoid Posers, Losers, Scammers, Predators, and Catfish. It's free. A lot of the advice you'll find in there, you'll find in here too. Also under my freebies is a free meditation guide. Meditation is step 1 in all of my books. It changes your brain structure. How? It shrinks your amygdala, which is your stress, fear, and anxiety. When you reduce your capacity for those emotions, you make everything else in your life easier to do. If you go to a therapist and they don't tell you by the end of the second session to start meditating, instructing you how to meditate, showing you how easy it is to meditate, fire them. Because they're doing one of two things. Either they know that meditation will reduce your capacity for stress, fear, and anxiety, meaning you will need them less because you can better handle life, or they don't know. Why are you professional if you don't know how the brain functions? Mental health and you don't know how the brain functions? So either you don't know enough about the brain or you're gatekeeping the information that makes me need you less. In the link to my bio, under my freebies, free meditation guide. Get started on meditation, you guys. It will absolutely change you. That's why you don't need a label. When you change your brain structure, you change everything. How would you suggest fixing individual behaviors and not attachment styles? First of all, you need to assess where you are. Where are you right now? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Are you in the wrong relationship? The first thing you have to do is start addressing your mistakes. Your mental health will never get better if you're with a selfish short-term thinker who loves dysfunction more than you. They will never follow your lead down a functional path of behaviors. They will always pick fights with you to excite themselves. They will use you as a lightning rod to release their negative emotions. So if you're in a relationship with a selfish short-term thinker, somebody who's not a healthy choice, you need to leave. You need to leave because there's no point exercising functional relationship tools with a dysfunctional person who will never follow you down a functional path. I'm with a generous long-term thinker who loves me. We fought for 10 years. When I started fixing my dysfunctional behaviors, he followed my lead, and we haven't had a fight in 7 years now. So it starts with assessing your environment and doing what you can to make your environment something you control. I don't let toxic people in my life. I don't let people who love dysfunction more than me in my life. I've eliminated those people, including my mom. Because my mom refused to stop abusing me. She was the first person who abused me. She's the last person I let abuse me. I've got to co-sign this Leanie's dating advice. Thank you. Yeah, I like that as kids. Uh, uh, Adam's not here to learn. So we don't give him oxygen because we don't give trolls oxygen. Right? We don't give space to people who want to step on us to elevate themselves. We don't let them. We don't need to. Quick advice for being with someone who's avoidant attachment, I'm anxious attachment. I don't use those labels, my love. What are the behaviors that are taking place? Then I understand what's going on. Yeah. He said he couldn't wait. I said goodbye. He's back 3 weeks later. What's different now? And what's different now? No, I didn't go tonight, my love. I expect that. I've been considering going no contact with my mom due to the same reasons. Yeah. I love your live videos. Thank you. Ah, 6 years. Get the door closed. Yeah. Hello, my loves. For those of you that are new, do we have newbies? Can you say newbie here? Newbie here. Where are my newbies at? Hi. If you don't quite know me yet, I am a life coach. I niche in dating and relationships. I have 2 awards in life coaching. Signed by our member of Congress. In Canada, we call it Parliament, but I use Congress because I know we have a lot of Americanos here. Hello, my newbies. I wrote accepting consultations. I've got a wait list right now for February. I've got a wait list right now for February if you want to add your name to that. If you hit the get a coaching session button in the link to my bio, you can add your name to my wait list. These are the 10 books that I wrote on dating and relationships. If you want, I can do a book walkthrough, which is like a brief introduction to each of my books. Open relationships, can they work? The answer to every theoretical question is everything is possible. So I study sociology, psychology, anthropology, biology, evolutionary psychology, behaviorism, and meditation. Meditation changes everything. Harvard did a study. Ooh, did it change my life? My husband and I were on the verge of divorce, and I started meditating, and everything started aligning. It's so helpful, you guys. Who here started meditating? Say, I have. About your book, it feels like a whole therapy session. I'm only halfway through. Listen, my talent is perspective. Like, y'all, people need me so little because I teach you tools, and it's so powerful, and it's easy to understand, and it's super easy science, and it's all in plain English, and I weave my own experiences in it to really paint a picture of how you can get from where you are, and listen, disaster, where you are to a better place, where I am, right? My mom was abusive. I picked abusive boyfriends. Surprise! Repeating the pattern that I lived at home. We seek what's familiar, even if it's wrong for us. And I did it. I fell into that trap. Insecurity, having to build my self-esteem because I had a mom. Every time I brought home good grades, see, don't you like that? Don't you want to do that more? Instead of like, yeah, good girl, right on, right? Ugh. Just constantly taking me down, just little digs. Ugh. He seems to prefer independence and alone time when I'd rather spend time together than apart. It sounds like you're not matched, my love. This is a mismatch. We don't get in relationships to change people. We choose the people who are right for us. Do you see that this is a mismatch? No, Kat, this is a mismatch. Brad, this is not something for her to adjust to. Her love language might be quality time. That might be his last love language on the love language score. Right? My husband would never complain that I'm not as affectionate as he would like me to be. He would never complain about that because my love language is physical touch, and so is his. She's complaining that he doesn't spend enough time with her. He's more independent. So quality time might not be his love language. It's not natural for him, but it's a need for her. Maybe it is still too early. I don't know how early it is, love. I am married. Maybe he doesn't understand. When you say zero fight, do you mean no arguments? Arguments are lack of acceptance, right? A fight is this. That's a fight. Think bar fight, right? We don't say bar argument. When we're talking about this kind of behavior, we say bar fight. So fight is this kind of behavior. What's an argument? Lack of acceptance. I don't accept what you think. I don't accept what you say. I don't accept how you are. I don't accept how you feel. I don't accept you. You're wrong. You have to change. I don't accept you're wrong. I don't accept. It doesn't sound like he's available, Kat. Is he available? Is he not available for the time you want to spend with him? Right? Now, lack of acceptance. No, I don't want to be in a relationship like that. I don't want to be with somebody I don't accept. I don't want to not be accepted by my partner. Love is a verb, and love is acceptance. I see you. I accept you. If you're arguing with me about who I am, how I think, my individuality, you don't accept me. So I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. The summary of the theme of each book, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So these are the 10 books that I wrote. Actually, there's one more. Let me get it. So I mentioned earlier that there is a free book. We see each other at least 3 times a week. 3 times a week. It's more during the days we don't see each other. Are you codependent? So this is the free book in the link tree in my bio. Fake Love Need Not Apply. I don't care. It says though, oh no, we clean house. We get rid of trolls. They see that we don't deal with them. We don't give them oxygen. They move on. Oops, all we have here is people who want to learn. Oh my goodness. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. Fake Love Need Not Apply. How to avoid posers, losers, scammers, predators, and catfish. This is the free ebook in the link tree in my bio. If you guys want to grab, that's the one I mentioned earlier. So people are allowed to disagree. We don't care. We just don't give oxygen to trolls, and we know who they are. We've been here long enough to know who they are. Okay, so Comeback Queen helps you heal your heart faster after a breakup. So this is going to help you get through that grieving process and expedite it so that you don't stay stuck in the pain. So here's the thing. We have standards here on this page. If you're disrespectful in any way, shape, or form, we take you out. And we don't allow disrespectful people around us. There's no need to. If you lie in any way, shape, or form, we take you out. Somebody says she's single, that's a lie. Off you go. If you practice willful ignorance, you pretend you don't understand what we say. Why would we let you stay here taking up space? There are people here to learn and actually ask valid questions. So we take you out. If you annoy my mods, if you think because you say something I have to address you, in other words, you're, what's that word? Entitled? Ooh, doesn't that give me the icks? I take you out. This is my environment. I don't have to cater to people I don't want to. This is an educational platform. If it doesn't seem like you're here to learn, I don't need to entertain you. Okay. So Comeback Queen, my loves. Heal your heart faster after a breakup. Don't stay stuck in that pain. By the way, I invite you all to have these same standards for yourself. These are very useful standards to have. No more assholes. Make sure the next one is the right one. A generous long-term thinker. No more selfish short-term thinkers. This is where I teach you how to use that no kissing for 3 months dating rule, the 12 character traits you need to look for during that time. Once you find that incredible partner, don't sabotage it. I know some of us didn't have good role models. So understand how to relationship from day one so you know how to create a functional, long-lasting, solid foundation. If there's any fighting in your relationship, you can't get it to 0 if you've chosen the right person. Somebody's going to love you more than dysfunction. So we have Fix That Shit for men and Fix That Shit for women who help you. This is going to help you get to 0 fights by teaching you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. Dating book for men, The Perfect Play, heal your heart after a breakup, elevate your mental health after girls stomp on it. I know, goes both ways. So elevate your mental health, understand the red flags and the green flags of users and takers versus contributors. Get yourself a 12 out of 12. Dating 101, Mom and Dad. This is understanding the drives, behaviors, and emotions we call up. Get this one for your teens. Now we're going to get into life coaching. Say yes to goodness, 10 steps for complete and happy you. Elevating your happiness, where it affects you mentally and emotionally. And then custom made, understand and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent like Mama does. So that one is a workbook. I have 3 other workbooks that accompany books. We have the No More Assholes workbook, the Fix That Shit for Men workbook, the Fix That Shit for Women workbook. They're beautifully designed. You're going to appreciate them. So you can get your paperbacks and workbooks from Amazon. I have ebook bundle deals and audiobooks available in the link tree in my bio. And there's a button to Amazon.com in there if you want to go get your paperbacks. While you're there, check out the links to my YouTube channel and my podcast, and check out my freebies, the free book, free meditation guide, free long distance relationship guide. Let's do this, babies. Let's do this. Once I figure out what my own individual dysfunction is, how to go about fixing it, sounds like you're looking for coaching. So if you want to get coaching, go to my bio, click on the link tree, click the get a coaching session button. I'm full up for January right now, but you can add your name to the February wait list. You can grab a book. You can take the What Book Is Right For Me quiz in the meantime. Figure out where you can start in my books. But unfortunately, this isn't a question that you would call up a therapist and write that line out to them and expect some kind of response from them. They would say, oh, I can't answer that. I need information. I need to know who you are. I need to know the history. I need to know what you're experiencing. It's the same thing here. I want all the books. I told my clients today to get Fix That Shit for her hubby and put it on the toilet. Yeah. Yeah, Fix That Shit for Men. Grab that, put it by the toilet. Yeah. Don't focus on exclusivity. That's right. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Oh, we got some dishes to do tonight too, eh? What makes you a credible relationship expert? I'm successful. Have you taken a look at the relationship between me and my husband? Have you taken a look at the awards that I received in life coaching? Have you taken a look at the books that I wrote? Have you taken a look at what people have said when they've actually used my advice? I'm looking to book a session with you soon. Yay, lovely. Have a good night, my scars. Hey, Karina. Oh, yes. That's why I have awards in life coaching, my love. Signed by a member of Congress. Yeah. 2. Have a great night. There's a button in the link tree in my bio that says get a coaching session. This is the page that has the information that you're looking for. Living proof? Yeah, Ellie Jane, 1 coaching session. Never's Oasis is amazing. Yes, dating an Italian. I told him early, he's never done it. That's respect. I love that. Love that. Bounce. That's right, guys. Off you go. Off you go. Exactly. The theory works. The theory works. Bounce. Guys, bounce. Boing. Boing. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. When you do expect exclusivity, I don't expect exclusivity from somebody who doesn't know me. If somebody demanded exclusivity or gave me exclusivity, this would be based on lack of information. To me, that's not an informed decision. I don't believe in making uninformed decision when it comes to important decisions. So if he wanted to give me exclusivity, from the day he met me, that's a choice he's allowed to make. I'm not going to take that choice away from him. That's interesting. It's interesting. But I'm not giving exclusivity quite yet until I have a better idea of who they are. And I want to look at the last 90 days and be able to say, yeah, I have a really good idea who this person is. Their character, their consistency, their integrity, the 12 character traits in No More Assholes. I'll show you something else, right? Like I looked at the last 90 days and this is what I saw. Right? I saw all this, but I don't have expectations. And expectations is a story you create inside your head that disappoints you if it doesn't come true. So I'm using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity, because I'm not operating on expectations or storytelling or fantasies. I'm staying firmly grounded in reality. And so I don't expect him to be or do anything. But if I meet somebody and I get more and more interested in them and I like them more and more, and I really feel something like developing, connecting with them, and I get to the end of 3 months and it's just been this progression all along and I really feel like I got to know them, right? I might kiss and start a relationship with that person because they're everything I'm looking for, and why wouldn't I, right? Why wouldn't I kiss the person who is what I'm looking for? I know what I'm looking for. I am married, yes. So how does one do research for this? You grab No More Assholes, your dating book for women, or you grab The Perfect Play, your dating book for men. That's how you research it. Does a 90-day restart when? I think it's different for everyone. Where do you see the word everyone here? I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying this is a methodology anyone is free to choose to use. That's what I'm over here teaching. There's 2 ways to get into a relationship. One is kiss and have sex and then get the data. That's the hope and gain. That's the other way. It's not what I teach here. Here what I teach is knowledge and insight. So get the data before kissing and sex. That way you find out before kissing and sex if they're right or wrong because you got the data. So that way you just cut out the wrong ones and there's no tears because it's a conversation, not a breakup. Hi, hello. This will be awesome for 1 month. It's awesome for 3 because I'm looking for a long-term thinker, not a short-term thinker. So 3. What do you do if you like them with some of the behaviors on the list you don't want? So look at them and go, is that what I want for a relationship? Those behaviors, all those behaviors, all of them. Do I want all of that going forward? Because you get all of that going forward. We don't get into relationships to change people. So if you're like, I like most of it, but some of it has to change, you're going to take on a project? Have fun. Have fun. Have fun changing somebody who doesn't want to change. Have fun changing somebody after you've let them know this works. Those behaviors that you do, look what it gets you. My companionship, my body in your bed, and then you're going to try and change them? What's the motivation to change? He's getting rewarded. How to choose the right partner? Get your dating book. Do your vetting. Your vetting. Do the work that prepares you for this relationship. Increased courage, self-worth, reduced stress, fear, and anxiety. Go pick up here. Stop swimming down here. Get your dating book and level up. You give me the motivation to get the right person. Yes, Rihanna. Hello. Exactly. She's right. I ain't changing. So listen, the guys, the selfish short-term thinker is fun for playtime. Make no mistake. Fun for playtime. I'm not keeping. Requirements are low. No need for no kissing for 3 months dating rule. when I'm not keeping them. Man by my side, important consideration. I don't take it lightly. So glad you're back before I go to bed. Hi, Alexandra. Just about to start your book. Yay. Yes. Three months no kissing, they lose interest. Good thing I didn't kiss them. If I'm not interesting, what? You think I want to kiss and have sex with somebody who literally doesn't find me interesting? Huh? All right, ladies, you want to kiss and have sex with somebody who doesn't find you interesting? Yes or no? What do I bring to the table? Everything I ask for. I'd be a hypocrite otherwise. It's not fair to ask for anything I'm not willing to do first. That's my number one relationship rule. Everything I ask for. Belle, Nikki. Belle. What did I talk about? No. Don't scare me with a good time, dude. Don't go walk away because you don't find me interesting. Oh no, I'm panicking. What values do women need to bring to find a man like this? They need to be confident. They need to be themselves. Confident and themselves. Those are the values they need to bring to find the kind of man I'm talking about. Because this man is confident and 100% himself. Thank you for your live stream. You're welcome. How do they know you actually like them if you refuse to show intimacy? First of all, I'm not bartering my body just to keep you interested. If my personality, character, integrity isn't interesting to you, I'm not bartering my body. Okay, so let me read your question again, just so we understand exactly what you're saying here. What I mean is, how do they know you actually like them if you refuse to show any intimacy? As though I should have, but I refused. Ladies, do you see the entitlement in the wording? This is somebody who thinks women are things, who owe them something because they showed up. You should have gotten your participation trophy, and I refused to give it to you. So first you need to change that thinking, because I didn't refuse anything. I did not refuse anything. I have a goal and a plan. My goal is a committed long-term relationship with the right person. I want to get married, have a kid, buy a house one day, whatever my thing is. I want to choose the right person. My plan for selecting the right person is using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. I want to know who they are first. I want to know what I'm getting into before I get into it. That's logic. I'm not refusing anything. I'm using logic. Observation before selection. Do you see this? If I wanted a hookup, I go get a hookup. I have low requirements for a hookup, someone I don't keep. I have higher requirements for the person who's going to be by my side and occupy space and stay. I'm not refusing anybody anything. I'm looking for the right partner. I'm talking to people, plural, until I find the right person. But I'm not refusing anything to anybody. Listen, intimacy should not be a byproduct of sexuality. If you're incapable of connecting with me mentally and emotionally, real intimacy, why would I touch you? Physical intimacy, and then hoping we create mental and emotional intimacy? No. If I just wanted a hookup, I would go get it. I'm looking to find somebody to connect with. The cherry on the sundae is the physicality. But if you're incapable of connecting with me mentally and emotionally, why would I touch you? I bet the reward for the partner in the long run would benefit. Yes. Mm-hmm. I love this. Hello, my love. Met a guy, said he doesn't put out on the first date is bad. Listen, there's nothing wrong with him being honest. That's exactly why using no kissing for 3 months dating role. You don't occupy their mouths. You want to find out who they are. It's okay that he just wants a body. Go get your body. It's a good thing we're not wasting each other's time. I'm looking for somebody looking for me. You're looking for a body. We're simply not on the same page. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm glad we communicated and figured this out before I kissed you and got emotionally invested. How do I show them I like them? You put pants on. You did your makeup. You did your hair. You got in your car. You set time aside to get to know them. You did all of that for them. If they don't see that as effort and intent and interest, walk away, because they don't see the bare minimum that you do as effort. Walk away. They don't appreciate you. I remember something you said, no more assholes, when you were dating a guy that you showed intimacy. I slow danced in my kitchen, girls. I slow dance in my kitchen, clothes, and trolls be trying hard. Oddly entitled. First day. If you want to come live with me, you do need to be a member. Worth it, yeah. Let me tell you. It's so worth it. See, the other person, beware this. 100%. 1,000,000%. I want to make an educated decision about who I choose. You need to make an educated decision if you're along for this with me or not. I'm letting you know my plans, my goals. My goal, commit a long-term relationship, want to get married, buy a house, have a kid one day. My plan for achieving that goal, using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. I refuse to pick a stranger and then work backwards trying to figure out who they are to see if it's a good idea or not. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to waste my time. That is how I put my mental and emotional well-being on the line. On the line. Would you hand your wallet over to me? By the first, second, third, fourth date, here's my PIN number. Here's the key to my house. First, second, third, fourth date? No. Of course not. Who am I? Good question. So why would I pick you for a long-term relationship, kiss, have sex with you, and I don't know who you are? No. Due diligence, homework. Would you buy a house without walking through, seeing a layout, without doing a title search, without getting a home inspection? No, due diligence, homework, big decisions, right? I don't take big decisions lightly. Why do you want me to? That doesn't make sense. It was so romantic. Coffee dates, yeah, first 2 dates, absolutely. Beverage and a walk. Make it cheap. Make it cheap. If you're paying for yourself, it's $4. If he insists on paying for you, it's $8. Make it cheap. It's nothing more than a vibe check. That's it. How to get better, not taking rejection personally? Shake it off. You don't know me. Why would I feel rejected by somebody who doesn't know me? You don't understand me. Why would I feel rejected by somebody who doesn't understand me? Meditation, Lindsay, too. Get your dating book. Do the homework in the dating book, right? What's the emotion that you feel with rejection? Fear, anxiety. So do the first step in here. That's meditation. It alters your brain structure, reduces your capacity to feel stress, fear, and anxiety, making it easier to write above rejection, which is irrelevant. They don't know me. You're not really rejecting me. You're rejecting the idea of me in your head, how I'm not serving you, but you're not rejecting me as a human being. Is advertising? It's education. I'm doing this for free, bro. This is education, and you dare call it advertising. Education. Who here has learned from me for free? Who here has learned from me for free? Applied what I said for free. Who here? I'm going to delete you now because you're a liar. Watch what happens here. So I don't give you oxygen, just so you know, because liars don't get oxygen on my page. You don't get the space to speak in my environment when you are a liar. Got over some fear? Just listen to me. Love this. If you want to come live with me, you do need to be a member. Because he's trolling, and we don't give trolls space here. You're so informative and eye-opening. Thank you. Why 3 months? The same reason corporations use 3 months. They paid a lot of money to find out when to get benefits so that they didn't waste their resources. So when they paid a lot of money to professionals who study human beings for a living, asking when do I get benefits, they were told 3 months. People who are faking it, the facade's going to start cracking after 2 months. So that advice I use for free. I didn't pay for it. High body count equals worst possible lifetime partners. People who ask about high body count equals worst possible lifetime partners. They are insecure and controlling. They are problematic. They will fight with you all the time. They will constantly ask you about the peepees in your environment because they were asking about the peepees in your environment. Best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. He wants to know about the peepees. He's always going to want to know about the peepees. So if you always want to fight with somebody, controlling and insecure, pick the guy who asks about body count. I guarantee, ladies, how many of you have picked a guy who asked about body count and then fought? How many of you say, I have? How many of you picked the guy who asked about body count and fought? I think we're done with those ones. You thought you controlled me before you met me? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Block and delete. Block and delete. Ironic when you say no fights, but then you block people for disagreeing. I don't block people for disagreeing. I don't, right? Maybe you annoyed my mods, but I don't block people for disagreeing, so I delete you off my page for lying. Watch your words. Watch your words. You're the one who gives yourself permission to speak or who chooses to be removed based on the behaviors you choose. If you accuse me, if you make a false accusation against me, I don't mute people simply for disagreeing with me. You have a right to your individuality. You have a right to your own thoughts and opinions. But you don't get to come here and be entitled. You don't get to come here and lie. So watch your words. If you want to be able to say things on my page, monitor what you're going to say. And if it's not true, don't say it. My opinion on long distance, I don't think it's a good idea to take what people say at face value, period. So when you're talking to somebody in long distance, the question is, how are you corroborating what they're saying about themselves? Also, the no kissing for 3 months dating rule starts when they come see you. Nobody gets to use you as a booty call. Nobody gets to use you as a time filler for 3 months and then show up for a booty call. So how are you vetting? How are you vetting? How are you corroborating what they say about themselves? Doesn't that mean you're dating around? It means I'm talking to people plural until I meet the right one. Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that what I should do? Talk to people plural until I meet the right one? Because why would I stop talking to people until I meet the right one? Like why would I stop talking to other people because I met you, but you're the wrong one? So why should I stop talking to other people for the wrong person? In other words, why would I give exclusivity to the wrong person? Too many rules. Somebody doesn't want you to have boundaries, ladies, because then you're not controllable. I don't get to control you. I don't like that. Do we want to be with the person who wants to control us? And then you meet the right one. Does a 3-month period start? I don't know who's right. Only time tells. That's why corporations don't give the benefits until 3 months. It takes time to know who's right. I need to see consistency and patterns. I'm not taking what you say at face value. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm taking my time. It's not what kind of person are you for a week. It's not what kind of person are you for a month. It's what kind of person are you? If I can look at your consistency and patterns, I can discern. I need time. That's why I do 3 months. It's awkward to not kiss for that long? You mean patience and impulse control feels awkward? Well, I definitely want to be with somebody who has patience and impulse control. What if I yell because I have ADHD? It's my job to make sure I don't stay in an environment that's detrimental to my mental health and emotional well-being. So if your lack of control over your behaviors has a detrimental effect on my mental health and emotional well-being, it's my job to leave, because it's always my job to protect myself and not stay in environments that are detrimental to my mental health and emotional well-being. For some reason, somebody's confused about the difference between patience and impulse control and exploration and experiences. So let me highlight how they're confused about that. They say you talk about patience and impulse control, but say high body count isn't a red flag. So you can't discern the difference between patience and impulse control and experiences and adventures. That's strange. Maybe think about that a little bit more. How do you tell them you're not kissing for 3 months? Get your book, my love. If you're going to use the no kissing for 3 months dating rule, it's not waiting. The 3 months is a tool within which you do your vetting. Make sure you're getting your manual on this. The script is in here. The delivery is in here. It's not rejection, nor should it feel like rejection. There's a very specific way of delivering this. But do you see all the pages in here? There's a lot of information you need on how to elevate your confidence, self-worth, self-esteem. How to recognize the 12 character traits during that time that help you understand if this is a healthy selection or not. So are you going to wait or are you going to vet? What's a high body count? I don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing. The people that I've been with weren't things. They weren't things, so they weren't numbers. The people I was with were experiences. So I don't know what high body count is. How does the 3-month rule work if for someone you know for years? This is, I just met you. I don't know you. I just met you. Hinge, Bumble, Tinder. So what you would do, since you already have information on them, is you grab No More Assholes, go to chapter 37, grade their paper on the 12 character traits, and go get that data about whether or not this is a healthy selection or not. Just because you like them doesn't mean they're right for you. Doesn't mean they're a good selection to make. Someone told me to get off my high horse and then insulted me. I laughed. Good response. And then you blocked and deleted. Right? Because people who want to step on you to elevate themselves, that's an abusive relationship. You don't want that. Also, this person is verbally abusive. Also, they want you to be small. They want to be emotionally, mentally abusive. Definitely a block and delete right there. Let them talk, ladies. Let them talk. Let them talk. We want to know how they think. We want to know who they are before we select them. That's why we don't occupy their mouths with our kisses. Do you think fighting sometimes in a relationship can be healthy? This shit? This? Hell no. This is wrong. I'll admit I've done this, and I'll tell you today, it's fucking wrong. If it's wrong at the office with the boss and coworkers, it's not right at home. I'm married. Literally just left my boyfriend of 5 years, got comeback queen. Awesome, Freedom Bell. Alexandra! Alexandra leaving what isn't serving her. Your grandma's happy. Buying the book, not ready now, but want to be when I am. Yeah. Preparation, right? Success is when opportunity meets preparation. When you meet that man, are you ready to have that relationship? Are you ready to be the woman who sees him and selects him and then can have a healthy relationship? Right? Hold on. And then can have a healthy relationship. Are you ready? Get ready. This is a journey. This is a journey, girl. You got to pack. Unring that bell. You rang it for me yesterday. Alexandra, I realized that while I was ringing it. That's okay. I'll ring it twice. I'll ring it twice. Credentials. 2 awards in life coaching signed by our member of Congress. Finally saw the true color. I love that. I want to know. Yeah. I can expect that. I have a body count of 1. That was over 15 years ago. I'm 33. Yeah. Body count doesn't matter. High body count, low body count doesn't matter. Who are you? You can have a body count of 1, be the biggest asshole in the world. You can have a body count of 1,000, be the sweetest, kindest, most gentlest, devoted person because you had your playtime and now you're ready for the simplicity of monogamy. Disagreements are different from fighting, yes. Anybody who uses the word friend zone was never your friend. Never your friend. What about insults? That's verbal abuse. I don't insult my husband. When my husband and I fought, I never called him names. I never insulted him. Never. Did I yell? Yeah, that happened. But I never called him names. Never called him names. Fighting happens and sometimes necessary. Ladies, have this conversation before you select a partner. He says this happens and is sometimes necessary. Don't pick somebody who advocates for abuse, who tries to normalize abuse. They don't do this at the workplace with their boss and coworkers because this is abusive. And they're trying to tell you you should take this at home. You should take this at home. The answer is no. This happens and is sometimes necessary. Nope. I'm going to pick somebody who's in control of their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Not you. Not you. Not the person who's fighting to normalize abuse. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. What if I do this 3-month rule, but they say they're going to sleep with others because I won't? Is that who you want? Like, this is me making a selection, right? I don't want this. I do want that. Selection. I'm observing and then selecting. Is that who you are going to select? Is that the person you want? You get to choose whoever you want to choose. Is that who you want? I need all the books. How do you recommend we meet people if online dating isn't our vibe? So something that I teach you in here is what I call the hit and run flirting technique. You do literally have to walk up to people. So I do teach you how to calm your mind and emotions, elevate your confidence, self-worth, self-esteem, elevate your courage, and then I teach you a behavior that I call the hit and run flirting technique. So you literally start a conversation and you hold it for a few minutes and then you go. I gotta run. I got this meeting I got to get to, but I'd love to continue this. Can we grab a coffee sometime? Let me give you my information. Let's set this up. Body count does matter. Whatever, you can think what you want to think. You have a right to your thoughts and opinions. I have a right to not pick somebody who thinks they ever control me before they met me, period. So go ahead and ask so I can block and delete. Because I will not pick somebody who thinks they control me before they met me. I'm not going to pick somebody who wants me to be naive and inexperienced. I'm not going to pick somebody who's insecure about the peepees I was with before them. Hit and run technique, yeah, Ellie Jane used it. The move that landed me a generous long-term thinker, yeah. Yes, indeed. You've helped me leave my relationship of toxicity 6 years. Thank you, Alexis. You're welcome. Alexis, have you told me this yet before? I love it. So do you know my body count doesn't matter? Because who I did isn't who I am. And I'm not looking to be judged. I want to be assessed. So if you're not assessing me, I'm not interested in you. She's new, ring the bell. Woo! We got some freedom bell. Oh, we got some freedom bell. When you leave a bad relationship, my loves, we get some freedom bell. This is my antique Tibetan bell. This was in a beautiful temple. I can't answer personal questions, guys. If you want my guidance in your personal affairs, that doesn't need to be a coaching session. I have a get a coaching session button in the link tree in my bio. I have a wait list for February right now if you want to add your name. Isn't it normal to have a conversation in a serious relationship? We're going to have a lot of conversations before you become a relationship. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. This is very much not the definition of a relationship. So we're going to have a lot of conversations before it ever gets to relationship. So if we're not on the same page in terms of how we think about things, you think body count matters because you think you control me before you met me. I think that's irrelevant. I love my experiences. These were people, not things. We obviously don't think alike. We're just going to go our separate ways without wasting each other's time because we don't think alike enough. Of course you tell people. Make sure you have your dating book. Make sure you have the script. Make sure you do all the steps in here. It's not just about telling people because it's not just about waiting. It's actually vetting. You need to know those 12 character traits to look for. Select a 12 out of 12. No sleepovers. I'm not letting anybody come over and pee, like claim my space, put some roots in my space. No, you don't sleep over. We watch some movies. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I told you, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You gotta go now. You gotta go. Mom, but it's late. Yeah, you gotta go. Oh, but he has some drinks. Get an Uber. You gotta go. Oh, but my place is far. Get a hotel room. You gotta go. Go. I told you the boundaries. You're pushing. You're pushing to stay. I told you my boundaries. Red flag. Red flag. I told you my boundaries. You didn't make plans. You tried to stay. Red flag. You have to go. Out you go. Goodbye. I need to think about my day, and I'm especially thinking about this red flag you just planted in my head. You trying to push against my boundaries? No. You gotta go. I asked to get a prenup before we get married, and he got offended, saying I don't trust him. Is this fair? Why would he get offended? Is he offended that he has to pay insurance on his car? What? So because he got insurance on his car, he's going to go slam it into a wall? Why would he get offended? Why is that offensive? Get your prenup, girl. Hi, Kelly. Hello. Hello, lovely. Kelly loves her Fix That Shit book. Kelly loves her Fix That Shit. How do I get the free dating book? Go over into my bio, click the link tree, go down to my freebies, and go get your free book. He thinks I see it as an end date for a marriage if I get a prenup. Girl, you know why you're asking for a prenup, right? Get the prenup, and if you won't sign the prenup, don't get married. Say to him, why do you think that? You pay insurance on your car. Does that mean you're going to slam it into a wall? A prenup is us making a decision about what happens if we split when we are clear of mind. Trying to decide this when we are overwrought with anger, grief, and frustration is the worst time to do that. It doesn't mean I intend to slam my marriage into a wall. It means I'm making a wise decision. Foresight instead of hindsight. If you don't want to sign a fair prenup, I'm not going to marry you. I have a prenup, yes. Yes. What's his is his. What's mine is mine. I have a prenup. And if we had kids, there would be that written into it, the support for the children. It has to be a fair prenup. But a prenup is a good thing to do because you are in a calm state of mind, using logic. What do I mean? No kissing? No kissing. I'm a word nerd. If you wonder what I mean, look up the word. I am a word nerd. You do tell the people about the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. You don't withhold who you are. You don't withhold your goals. You don't withhold your plans. I'm intent on choosing the right person for a long-term relationship. I want to get married, have a kid, buy a house one day. My methodology for choosing the right person is knowing who I'm going to choose before I choose them. I want to know what I'm getting into before I get into it. That's logical to me. I wouldn't buy a house without doing a walkthrough. I wouldn't buy a house without doing a search on the title, make sure it's legal for me to buy the house. I wouldn't buy a house without doing a home inspection, making sure it's sound. I don't make uninformed decisions. And the decision for the person who's going to be by my side is an important one because that person affects my mental health and emotional well-being. And if they're a liar and a cheater, if they have anger issues and are abusive, my bodily integrity is at risk as well, and I don't gamble. I make informed decisions. What activities feed your soul? Rock climbing, being with my friends, dancing with my friends. I have 3 friends that are DJs, and they make such good music. I listened to one of my friends' sets today, Matt Brennan on SoundCloud. I listened to his latest set. I'm telling you, I had a religious experience. I had just such a beautiful soul releasing experience on that music tonight. That's the stuff that feeds my soul. And my husband too. Oh, my husband, my dogs, my little Charlie. Listen, like the trees feed my soul, you guys. There's so much to be grateful for. You feed my soul. You are emotionally rewarding. When you come here, you get this advice and then you go apply it. You are emotionally rewarding. My life feeds my soul. My life. What are you and your husband's zodiac signs? I'm a Scorpio. He's a Gemini. How do you bring it up and explain the no kissing rule? You need to get your dating book, lovely. You need to get your dating book. You need to get the script. You need to get that step-by-step instruction, that prep work, the understanding of what it is that you're looking for. Are you going to wait? You keep asking on how to say this, but listen, I don't teach waiting. I teach vetting. Are you going to wait or are you going to vet? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What are you going to do? What's your intention here? Are you going to wait or are you going to vet? Scorpio and Gemini. Loving but straight to the point. That's me. I bought it in one download. What did you buy? Katrina, did you get your... Oh. Did you get your instructions? Did you open your instructions? It didn't download directly from the site, but did you get your emails? Did you check your spam, Katrina? Aren't you supposed to tell the person you're dating when you need space instead of ghosting for 2 days? What do you mean dating? What is this? Like, how long you been with them for? Like, by the way, like, I don't know why I owe communication to someone on a daily basis. Is there a reason why I need to check in with someone on a daily basis? What is dating? What is, as a behaviorist, what do you mean by dating? What is the length of time? What is the intensity here? What is the affirmed agreement between the two people? If you expect daily communication, expectation is a story you create inside your head that disappoints you if it doesn't come true. Did you communicate what it is you want from this person? Did you communicate what kind of thing, what you wanted from them before you started this relationship? Or did you start a relationship and then create a story about what they're supposed to do? I don't understand what's happening in your situation here, my love. How do you show men you're interested? You show up. And if they don't see you showing up as effort, they don't appreciate the bear. They don't appreciate what you do. They want you to barter your body just to keep their attention. They don't appreciate the fact that you show up and give them your time to get to know them. Block and delete them. I'm not going to be with somebody who doesn't appreciate my presence. Block and delete. If you don't appreciate me as a human being, I block and delete. Why no exclusivity for 3 months? Because I don't make uninformed decisions. Why was that? I didn't think that was bad. Right time to get engaged. No kissing for 3 months. No living together for a year. Live together for a full year before getting engaged and married. That's fair. I think so. Not unusual to go a couple days without communication. I don't know what the situation is, my love. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if you're being codependent. I don't know what's happening. You know, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this is. I can't comment on your personal situation, what's right, what isn't right without information. If you're asking me to, you need to get a coaching session. We'll check my spam. Okay. I got the book on Kindle. Sava. Love this. What do you have parents that don't let you live together till you're married, so you're a child? You're still a child. If your parents are dictating your life, you're still a child. So that's it, right? So if you want to be independent, be independent. If you want to be a child, listen to what your parents tell you to do. Dating apps for newly divorced. Use every opportunity that you can. Every opportunity is an opportunity. I would use your dating book to guide you through the dating process. When meeting men in real life, do you show you're open to dating? Like, how to not get friend zone? It's about getting to know people, right? Do we develop something real, something genuine? Do we connect mentally and emotionally? If using friend zone is like indicating that you don't understand that friendship is the foundation of a healthy relationship. Is there a difference between fighting and a discussion about a disagreement? Yes. So this is fighting, right? Think bar fight, right? They don't call it bar discussion, bar disagreement, bar argument, bar fight, right? Fight. So that, nope, go cool down, right? When you feel your temperature rise, you choose to stay and yell, or you choose to leave the room, go calm down. We'll talk. When cooler minds prevail, we will converse calmly, not chaotically. Arguing, that's a lack of acceptance. I don't accept you. You have to change. I don't accept how you think. I don't accept what you do. I don't accept how you are. I don't accept what you say. You have to change. You have to change. Argue, argue, argue. I don't let up because I don't accept. I argue with you about this. I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't accept me. I don't want to be with somebody I don't accept. So fighting and arguing, as far as I'm concerned, we don't need this in a relationship. It's a sign of dysfunction. Somebody's not taking responsibility for their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Somebody's not taking responsibility for their decisions, deciding to be with somebody they don't accept. So it's a sign of dysfunction that this is going on. Disagreeing, I have a right to my opinions. I have a right to be an individual. I have a right to think how I like to think. I have a right to think differently from you. And you have a right to all of that as well. So why would we take a disagreement and turn it into a fight or an argument? We have a right to our individuality. We can acknowledge we think differently and then go on with our day. We can respect each other's differences, not turn them into fights or arguments. Yeah, it could be religion-based. So if you choose that religion, you choose the rules, right? If you choose a religion to control you, you choose the rules that control you. So when you're being controlled, what is this? Is that a peer-peer relationship? Are you having a peer-peer relationship with your religion? Or is your religion a parent-child relationship? It controls you. Why do you think people's parents say don't live together with your romantic partner before marriage? Because it was a belief that's been perpetuated. What is that belief based on? Is it based on control of the woman? If you want to come live, you do need to be a member. How to get over someone? Yeah. Oh, I feel like it's book walkthrough time. Relationships for puns is, yes, relationships are people who have patience and impulse control and want to know who each other are. If that's a pansy, I love pansies. Do we love pansies? Pansies have patience and impulse control and devotion and honesty and integrity, long-term vision, financial responsibility. I love pansies. Who here loves pansies? Say, I love pansies. I love pansies. I love pansies all day, every day. Pansies are affectionate and communicative. They plan lives with us. They're generous. Cora, I love pansies. Amber, I love pansies. Yeah. Pansies are amazing. They show up. They're consistent. Do we love pansies? I fucking love pansies. All right, these are the 10 books I wrote on dating and relationships. I catch you where you are. I lift you up from there. I encourage you guys to binge my TikToks. I get a lot of new people here coming and learning the theories that I talk about here. When you binge my TikToks, you get a wide flavor of advice in there as well. Lots of really dynamic conversations too. You can get my paperbacks on Amazon. I have ebook bundle deals and audiobooks in the link tree in my bio and a button to Amazon.com in there as well. I have 2 books for men. We love men. Oh, we love men. They're so amazing. So Comeback Queen helps you heal your heart faster after a breakup. Don't stay stuck in the pain. Make sure you move through that grieving process faster. We can expedite it, my love. You don't need to hurt longer than necessary. No More Assholes. Make sure the next one is the right one. Katrina, you're welcome. Make sure the next one is the right one. The Spark. Steven, I'm not kissing you just to create a false chemical reaction. If I don't get excited by you before we kiss, I'm not kissing you just to feel excited. I'm not kissing you to create a chemical that's an aphrodisiac, amphetamine, and antidepressant to get some kind of feeling that is not based on your character, integrity, consistency, or compatibility. No, Stephen. If you can connect with me mentally and emotionally and create a spark this way, we're not using physicality just to create a spark, okay? All right, ladies, come back queen. Heal your heart faster after a breakup. No more assholes. Choose the men. They're amazing. They're waiting for you to see them. Familiarity creates recognition. Get familiar with what a 12 out of 12 is. You're going to recognize them so much easier. It's like when you get a certain make and model of car, you suddenly start seeing it everywhere. They're always out there in that quantity. After the first kiss, make sure the next one is the right one. A generous long-term... what am I saying? After the first kiss, make sure you understand from day one how to relationships so you don't sabotage your new relationship. I love this. Look, my boyfriend is long distance. We have no choice but to do this. So cute. Now, if there's any fighting in your relationship, you can bring it down to 0. Fixed session for women. Fixed session for men helps you get to 0 fights by teaching you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. Dating book for men is The Perfect Play, teaching men how to select their 12 out of 12, a generous long-term thinker, a contributor, no more takers, my men. Am I correct? You want someone reciprocal, don't you? Dating book for teens, Dating 101, understanding the drives, behaviors, and emotions behind love. Mom and dad, get this one for your teens. This is one I wrote to get into high schools before, or until it gets in there. It's going to be up to you to get this in your kids' hands. Yes, my books are on Kindle. There's a button to Amazon.com, the link to my bio if you want to use that. Fake love need not apply. How to avoid posers, losers, scammers, predators, and catfish. This is the free ebook in the link tree in my bio. Say yes to goodness, 10 steps for a complete and happy you. Going to help you elevate your happiness in 10 key areas of your life. Custom made, monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. Get paid doing what you love like Mama does. If you're not sure what your purpose is, you can use this to figure that out. That's what I start off with. This is a workbook. I have 3 other workbooks that accompany books. Fixed Session for Women, Fixed Session for Men, and No More Assholes. They are beautiful. Get your workbooks, your ebook bundle deals, your paperbacks. All those buttons are in the link tree in my bio. There's a What Book Is Right For Me quiz that you can take. While you're there, check out the links to my YouTube channel and my podcast. Thoughts on friends with benefits? You put yourself in danger of falling for somebody when you continuously have sex with them, because when there's movement in the birth canal, think about what I just said. When there's movement in the birth canal, your body releases a ton of oxytocin, bonding you to that person. So every time, bond, 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 bond. What happens when you repeat something? You start to believe it. I'm bonded, I'm bonded, I'm bonded. What did you just do? Bond to somebody who doesn't want to bond to you. They're around you because you're convenient. They don't want a relationship. That's why you're a friends with benefits. You're not even a friend, you're the benefit. So listen, if you want to know if your friends with benefits actually likes you, stop having sex with them. If you're no longer convenient and they move on, they just wanted your convenience. That's it. Oh, nice. Melissa, did you learn that from Fixed Session? Should I use it long distance? Someone you know for 18, years. Should I do the no kissing for 3 months dating rule when he comes? Why? Is he showing up for a booty call, or is he showing up to get to know you? If he's showing up to get to know you, use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule if you're interested in a relationship. If you're showing up for a booty call, zero fights is impossible for me, is what you're saying. So it's a good thing we had this conversation. I refuse to be in a relationship with somebody who says they can't control their behaviors. Picked a fight. He forgave me. Why are you gonna cry? Let's go do some dishes, my loves. I need to do some dishes. Choo-choo. Johnny, come here. Hi, baby. You want to come see Mama? Hi, you want to come say hi? Come here. Aw. Hello, come here. He's so sleepy. He's so sleepy. Want to come see Mama? Aw. Is that a dozy puppy? Hello. Did you just wake up? Did you have a good nap? And now you're wondering what Mama's doing? Hi. I just want to see what... Oh. You just want to see what Mama's doing? He's a good boy. No. I'll just go back to sleep here, Mama. Oh, you're doing that with your doggy too. Hello. I know he's the goodest boy. I would use a no kissing for 3 months day when they come see you, yes. His face is a serotonin boost. Oh, 15. Oh, the projection, you're going to be single forever. Why? Because women are not going to pick you if they're using standards. Is that what you're saying? You'll be single for the rest of your life because women have standards. They're saying, I want to know who you are first, so they're not going to pick you. Is that what you're saying? You're going to be single forever? But why don't you just be the man, you know, that's decent? Like you just see women as things, as bodies. So when they're using, you know, kissing for 3 months dating, you don't get a mating opportunity, so you won't be picked. You'll be single forever. Or you can't be this, so you won't get picked. So you'll be single forever. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. That's what he's saying. Yeah. But I mean, if you want to say that out loud, that's okay. But you know, this isn't a page where I have people argue their limitations. You know. He's the best, Kissy. Luck or intuition? Did you have good luck or good intuition, Kissy? Was it good luck or good intuition with this one? I'm so much fun. Yeah, projecting. It is. Yeah, right? But your fears aren't mine. Right? I bet you break your own rules when you meet the right guy. No, honey bunny, I'm not picking guys. I'm picking men. Men have patience. Men have impulse control. I'm not breaking the rules because I'm seeing. Eyes wide open. Observation before selection. Whole 3 months. Show me who you are. I'm looking at patterns. I'm looking at consistency over time. Whole 3 months. Show me who you are. But look at you. Look at you saying, if you're not kissing me, you're a hoe. What? Block and delete. Block and delete. You think you're telling me who I am? You don't know me, you're telling me who I am? Block and delete. Thank you for playing. Good thing I used to know kissing for 3 months dating rule and I let you talk. Thank you. Ain't nobody waiting 3 months to kiss you. What do selfish short-term thinkers do? What do insecure people do? Step on others to elevate themselves. I'm glad I saw that before we kissed. Next. Intuition. Plus he immediately shared his interest for me. Not the 3 guys in a row, just gaslighting. Thank you for playing. Love your books. Always compliment them when I'm on your live. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, you do talk to them about the 3 months. You tell them what your goals and plans are. My goal is a committed long-term relationship. I want to get married, have a kid, buy a house one day. My plan for choosing the right partner is using a no kissing for 3 months dating. I'll make sure I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. If I don't have that conversation fast enough and they move in for a kiss, I need to swerve, block that kiss, not let it happen, and then go, whoops, sorry, should have told you this sooner, which you should have. You need to tell them that before they move in for a kiss. Don't make awkward moments because of your lack of communication. That's not fair. So tell them before they move in for a kiss. If you do tell them and they move in for a kiss, swerve, block it, don't let it happen. Block and delete that person. It's over. You told them your boundaries. They disrespected you. Bye. I could be a therapist, actually. I could be your coach, I mean. All my coaching sessions are via Zoom. We got do dishes, guys. Thought it was so done. Then I realized I married my junior high best friend. 9 years, no kissing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So you understand the benefits of knowledge and insight before selecting a partner. You will learn a lot, Donna. Yes. 4 months going well. Hey, psych. Shanta, I see you. Hello. It should be a relationship rule to have a crap. Good on you for having me read that. Why not just friends from the get-go? Eventually, if it's right, it'll work. Yeah, let's see if we can be friends, right? If you're incapable of being my friend, I need to know before we kiss. Terrible advice. Terrible. Know who I am first. Splash some holy water on this idea. No. Find out who I am first. Clutch my pearls. What's going to happen to me? I won't be selected. Don't listen to this lady. Demons! Terrible! Can impulse control be learned? Yes, 100%. Were you friends before anything else? Kissy! Yeah! That's it. That's it, my love. And you started this relationship with confidence in this person, didn't you? If you were friends before anything else? Kissy. Kissy! I want to boil crabs. I always wonder how they think this would be terrible. It's terrible for them. Find out who I am first. Terrible for me. The projection. Immaculate. No kissing for 3 months. What's the timeline for events after that? So no kissing for 3 months. No living together for a year. So that's 2 people, 2 places for a full year. You can sleep over at each other's place 24/7. Doesn't matter. But it's 2 people, 2 places. So that if it goes south, it's an easy exit. So it's all about making things easy, right? No kissing for 3 months. They're not the right one. Easy exit. No tears. It's not a breakup. It's a conversation. No living together for a year. I've been staying over for 3 months, 6 months. It's not working. Easy exit. I just go back home. Not complicated by having to find a place. I have to stay longer than I want to. Nope. Pack up my shit. Go back home. After a year, right, of I can work through things, we communicate, we get along well together, we are still aligned, things are working, we can move in together after a year, right? So 365 days not living together. Then we can move in together, do another 365 before getting married and engaged. Kissing at the first date, if he's attractive, do you boo-boo? You're looking for a body. I'm looking for a person. Beta males, we're calling beta males, people who are patient, have impulse control, want to know who I am, have long-term goals and ambition, work ethic and financial responsibility. That's a beta male. Give me a beta male. Devotion, honesty, consistency. Give me the beta males. Ladies, do we want beta males? Say, I want a beta male. I want a beta male. Ladies, if you want a beta male, say, I want a beta male. Devotion, honesty, consistency, goals, work ethic, responsibility. Give me the beta male. Wants to know who I am. Looks at me and says, girl, I've looked around. No one compares to you. I put you above all other women. I find you more attractive. I find you more interesting. Give me the beta males. Love the beta males. I love the beta males. Betas are hot. Este. Betas are hot. Confidence is hot. Yes, beta males are confident. They're like, let the best man win? Right? Oh, that's fucking sexy. He's not coming into my environment going, give me a participation trophy. I showed up. I get your exclusivity in your body because I showed up. You've proven nothing. You haven't shown me anything. And you want a participation trophy? Give me the fucking beta males. They understand work ethic. They understand show me who you are. They understand integrity and openness and communication. Give me the fucking beta males. I'll take them all day, every day, over people who lack patience and impulse control and don't want to fucking even know who I am. People who come into my vicinity and all they want is my body and they don't care about me as a human being. No kissing for 3 months. That's for beta males. You're going to move on? Move on. I want the beta males. Fuck. Yeah, please. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my tears. Not a single one. Not a single one. You want to lie about me? I don't give you oxygen. I don't give you oxygen if you want to lie about me. You want to tell me who I am? I don't give you oxygen. I know me. You're going to come here and try to tell me who I am? I don't give you oxygen. If you want to kiss him earlier than 3 months, you get what you get. So if you refuse to practice patience and impulse control and you end up with somebody who doesn't have patience and impulse control, like attracts like, you get what you get. So don't complain about the one you're with who doesn't have patience and impulse control if you refuse to practice patience and impulse control. How do you tell a guy? How do you tell them about the 3 months? I'm not interested in selecting a stranger and then working backwards trying to figure out who they are. Make sure you're vetting though. Are you going to wait or are you going to vet? What you going to do? Are you going to wait or are you going to vet? Not this. Okay, I need to do dishes, y'all. Let's go into the kitchen. Great minds, I guess. Okay, Este. Let's go into the kitchen, my loves. Mama needs to do some dishes. Oh. Hello. exclusivity. I mean, no exclusivity. I mean, I'm talking to people plural till I find the right one. Because exclusivity is precious. I don't give something precious to strangers. I also I don't give exclusivity to the wrong person. Hey, can you reapply these rules if you let them back in? You should. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. If you kissed before you knew who they were, get your dating book, go to chapter 37, grade their paper on the 12 character traits. My ears. I love your meditation videos. Yeah. On my YouTube channel, guys, I got free meditation videos. I also have a free meditation guide to download in the link tree in my bio under my freebies. Who wants to start meditating? Who wants to start feeling calmer and better and happier? Who wants to start meditating? This has definitely worked for me. My number one relationship rules is not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. I don't ask you to do something I haven't done myself. So everything that I have you do, I know firsthand that it works. Yeah, no one said you can't be miserable. Go find somebody who wants to be miserable with you. That's fine. Why the kissing rule? Because I'm not kissing a stranger and hoping for the best. I'm not creating a chemical that puts me in an altered state. Aphrodisiac, amphetamine, antidepressant with a stranger. I'm not going to do that. Hi, thanks for helping women in gravity. Welcome. And men. I help men. Right? When I help women, I help men because you pick men. Why 3 months? Same reason corporations wait 3 months. It takes time for people to start showing their true colors. So I'm not going to pick somebody when they're in best behavior syndrome. I'm going to pick them when they're actually showing me who they are. I'm going to pick them when they're showing me who they are. That's called making an informed decision. So when I'm picking a long-term partner, I'm not going to make an uninformed decision. Most women think about future. Well, my ex back, can you help? If you get coaching, go to my bio, click on the link tree, click the get a coaching session button, add your name to the wait list. I'm not taking clients in January right now, but February you can add your name to the wait list. Should have waited 3 months many times, Bruce. Yeah. Hindsight is 20/20. Foresight is so precious. Best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Get 90 days of information so you can see what the next 90 days are going to be like. You know, sometimes, like, listen, we were all brought up in a culture that says kiss a stranger and hope for the best, right? We've been subscribing to that without using any thinking. I'm just introducing critical thought. Hey, Zach. So Bruce says it's hard to control and hold back. I don't want to be with somebody who lacks impulse control, right? Ladies, what happens if you pick somebody who lacks impulse control? What do you think is going to happen? Thanks for what you do. You're welcome. Ladies, what do you think is going to happen if you pick somebody who lacks impulse control? What do you think? Let's have this conversation. 100% possible to have a 0-fight relationship. My husband and I haven't had a fight in 7 years. No, we don't have small, tiny fights. Look at the definition of a fight. We don't do that. Amazing. It really is. We've never been happier, right? We are very bonded, very close, very connected, very intimate, very loving. We make out every single day, more than once a day. Look at Randall. Are you saying you're incapable of controlling your behaviors, Randall? That's sad. Are you incapable of controlling your behaviors? It sounds like you're not a good selection to be in a relationship with. How did I get to that point? It starts with intention. We fought for 10 years. We were on the brink of divorce. I was tired of it. So I said, I don't want to fight anymore. And then I chose my behaviors to match my intention. So I started meditating, taking control of my thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Using very specific tools to increase my communication and conflict resolution, make it better. I wrote a couple books called Fix That Shit that walk you through that process. My husband is very grateful for the peace we have in our relationship, which is something that I consciously cultivated with him. I wrote 10 books, yeah. Marco, do you think men want the same thing as women in relationships? Do we both want peace? Do we both want love? Do we both want to be supported? Do we both want good communication? Do we both want affection? Do we both want thoughtfulness and responsibility? You tried to cultivate peace with the last one. Yeah, you didn't pick somebody who was willing to be functional with you. And your selection of partner is the first step to having a 0-fight relationship. You can't pick somebody who loves dysfunction more than you. You'll never achieve a 0-fight relationship with that person. So step 1 is always who you choose. And then step 2 is the behaviors that you choose. How did I get him on board? I modeled. I didn't demand. So I didn't tell him who he needed to be. I stopped. I stopped telling him who he needed to be. I focused on who I needed to be. And everything that I wanted from him, I was. So did I want to stop fighting? I stopped fighting. Did I want to communicate better? I started communicating better. Did I want peace and acceptance in our relationship? I gave peace and acceptance. Did I want generosity? I gave generosity. Did I want understanding? I gave understanding. Could you have done this on your own without him? The wonderful thing about a relationship is it gives you the opportunity to work deeper within yourself because your triggers are there. So I was a dog trainer before I was a people trainer. You don't change a behavior unless you try to do it in the trigger, right? If you're working with a dog that lunges at other dogs, you'll never fix that unless you go around to other dogs and address the behavior in the moment. So there's some things that you can change and work on when you're not in a relationship, but there's other things that you can change and work on when you are in a relationship. And relationships can be wonderful opportunities for growth. If they don't want to evolve, that's okay. You just leave them behind. So glad you found peace. Only works if the partner's not narcissistic. Exactly. Exactly. So when people say, how do you deal with a narcissistic partner? The answer is you don't, you leave. You'll never change them. How do you get empathy out of a partner when you yourself display empathy but don't get in return? Why is that your partner, my love? Also, how do you define empathy? What do you need empathy for? There's a lot of questions here. I know you're asking what you think is a general question, but I know it's not general. I know you're asking this because this is your particular pain, but I can't give any kind of guidance in your situation without a conversation. Yeah, I don't use words like narcissist. I don't diagnose people. All right, so communication style is different. Well, Marco, I don't care what you consider a different communication style. I refuse to be yelled at. I want a peer-peer relationship, not a parent-child relationship. Yeah, pass my future kids this info. I love that. Love that. Deal with a partner who displays qualities of codependency? Like what? Like what, lovely? How do you get affection in a relationship when the wife was damaged during childhood? That's coaching or therapy, my love. That's not something I can answer here because the answer depends. Yeah, it's a coaching session. Ah, interesting, Travis. And is she happier? Patience. Patience is a wonderful trait. I don't want to be with somebody who lacks patience. How do I know somebody has patience? Well, I let them show me. I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't respect me. How do I know somebody respects me? I let them show me. She claims to be very happy. There you go. That's a good thing. You guys must be getting along better. Are you feeling happier too? Husband and I forgot our wedding anniversary. We don't give dates importance. We make the minutes count in our relationship. Of course, this affected me in a good way. I love that. I love teaching women how to be happier, how to be emotional leaders in their relationship because it benefits men as well. Everybody benefits when women are happier. Right, Travis? And wouldn't you say everyone benefits when women are happier? I forget. My husband forgets. We are happy forgetting. We are happy making the minutes count. We are happy being focused in the moment. We are happy not stressing ourselves with, oh, there's this date. I got to do this. Got to buy a gift. Got to go out of my way. Got to change my schedule. Got to get out of my routine. You know, we might choose to do that because we want to spontaneously, but we don't stress ourselves out over it. Women balance their relationship. Yeah. She feels happier. We're not going to negate her experience. If she says she's happier, we're not negating her experience. Hi. No exclusivity for 3 months? Bruce, I don't make uninformed decisions. That's what it means by no exclusivity for 3 months. I need to know your patterns. I need to know your habits. I need to know who you are. I need to examine your life. I need to understand you before I give exclusivity because I don't give it to a stranger and then work backwards getting that information. Foresight, not hindsight. Informed decisions, not uninformed decisions. I have zero opinion on what consenting adults choose to do that make them happy. Zero fights, yeah. No fights. 7 years with my husband. Too much pressure. I'll forget their birthday, everything else, yeah. So do I. Because dates don't matter. You're important to me every day. You're special to me every day. I'm not assigning a date to make you special. You're always special. But listen, if you want to turn your birthday into a get-together, I'll come. I'll come. Don't expect me to bring a gift. I usually show up empty-handed. I might give you something randomly some other time. I was at the club with a friend of mine. We were at a club. She likes hats. We were at the club. She saw this hat. She's like, oh, I like that hat. So I went and I snuck and I got it and then I gave it to her. It wasn't her birthday. It wasn't Christmas. It was because she liked it and I love her. You know what the funny thing was? Is I bought her that hat and it was close to Christmas, and in our friend group we did a Secret Santa. And so, but the thing is, we're really funny in this group. Like, we do Secret Santas. We don't tell each other who we got. It's a big secret. We have a big Halloween party. We don't tell each other what we're dressing up as. It's a big secret. So I was running around trying to find out who had her for Secret Santa. And I asked 3 separate people. And each of them said, give it to her yourself. Like, I was trying to find a Secret Santa because I was like, here, she says she liked this. You can use this in your gift. I'm like, give it to her yourself. So I wasn't even going to give it to her myself. I was going to hand it over to somebody to make her happy. Yeah. No, I complaints from random men aren't something that is, you know, what I'm looking for. So when my mods tell you to settle down when you do that, thank you, Zach. It's because they don't want you to overstep my husband, which I don't let anybody do. I don't let anybody disrespect my husband. Yeah. Getting a compliment on my looks from a random man means nothing to me. Getting it from my husband means something to me. And those days are special by your partner. It ought to be the same for me. No, you don't get to change me. If you want to change me, you're with the wrong person. So listen, if you want to plan a party, a dinner for your birthday, right? It's my birthday. It's a special day. I want us all to meet at this restaurant. I want us all to go bowling. I want us to do something. Sure, absolutely. But don't get pissy at me because it's not my thing to do that. If you're going to do that, you're with the wrong person. If you don't accept me, you're with the wrong person. If you're mad at me because I'm not like you, you're with the wrong person. I'm an individual. If you can't respect my individuality, I'm with the wrong person. Okay? Here's the thing. I see a lot of people, obviously you can finish your thought. I might say something completely different from what you're about to say. But there are a lot of people who say, I do this and so should you. And that's the wrong thing to do. That's a manipulation. I do it, so I expect you to do it. Oh, so wait a second. It wasn't from the goodness of your heart. Because if it was, you give and then you retract your hand. That's an actual gift. But if you're giving and going fill it back up, that's a manipulation. These matter to me, not to him. Big fights, wrong person, yeah. Wish I had your values. You can, it's a choice, no? I bought your book. Now what? There's this guy that wants to take me out. He doesn't text me. Did you read the book? It's not a paperweight. Did you do the exercises? Have you started meditating? It's a guide, my love. It's an instruction manual. Are you doing the work? Hello. Fish telling the fisherman how to catch a fish. Here's another guy that thinks women are things. Here's another guy that thinks women are things. Uh-oh. Bing, 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 bing. Here's another guy that thinks women are things. Ladies, are we picking guys who think women are things? Yes or no? Sarah, relationship is robotic. Wow, don't you sound dysfunctional? I can't conceive of having a relationship without abusive behaviors. Sounds robotic if I'm in control of my behaviors. Damn, okay, you sound dangerous. You sound dangerous. I'm not going to select you for a relationship. I don't want to be abused and have somebody tell me that's normal. Expectations. Expectations are a story you create inside your head that disappoints you if it doesn't come true. You should not create expectations. You should not create stories, my love. You should stay grounded in reality. Is it me you're looking for? Y'all, is it time for a book walkthrough? Hello, a brief introduction to each of my books. I wrote 10 books on dating and relationships. I can give you a quick little recap what each of them are about. So I have a book in the link to my bio. It's called Dating 101. This is the book for parents to get their teenagers. This is Understanding the Drives, Behaviors, and Emotions We Call Love. It's a very informative book for those who are starting in dating and relationships. I wrote this to get into schools for sex ed. I shouldn't expect my partner to be an equal adult who shares the housework, etc. in the home. Yeah, that's right, peekaboo. You shouldn't expect that from a stranger. You should observe them, make sure that's how they operate, and pick the person who's like that. But you shouldn't pick a person who doesn't do it and then expect them to do it. Peekaboo, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. You shouldn't expect someone to be different than who they are. Exactly right. So why would you pick somebody who doesn't pull their weight? Why would you pick somebody who doesn't automatically do their responsibilities without being parented by you? I picked a whole ass man. I don't have to tell him to do anything. Right? I have no expectations of my husband. I picked a man who does his part. My mom picked a man that doesn't pull his weight, and she's miserable. Yeah. Stop making mistakes and then complaining about your choices. Eyes wide open. Informed decisions. I don't don't give exclusivity to selfish short-term thinkers. So I make an informed decision about who gets my exclusivity because I refuse to pick somebody who's still a child and not pulling their weight. I learned a lot about what not to do for my parents, yeah. Nice to have a man who pulls his weight, yes. How to get a truthful partner? Pick an honest man. Use a no kissing for 3 months dating will make sure reality matches the words coming out of his mouth. Recently ended my marriage. Glad I did. He didn't pull his weight. Yeah, my love. Freedom! I would ring the freedom bell, but it is not here. Good men are not few and far between. They're waiting to be recognized. Ladies, there's more good men than you think there are, okay? But they're not making TikToks complaining about women. So if you're seeing all these TikToks about men complaining about women, thinking that's the majority, it's not. There's more good men than you think there are. They're just too busy to be making TikToks. They're busy working. Advice for disabled people who can't do household chores. This doesn't quite sound like my wheelhouse. My scars are sexy. Maybe I would say come back. I would say come back. My scars are sexy. She's disabled, I believe. She can maybe give you some input on that. Where do you meet good men? Ash, they're everywhere. You have to talk to them. You recognize a good man through his character, his consistency, his integrity, his personality, his decisions. That's where good men are. Inside. They're not on a tree where you can go pick them. You have to talk to people, find out who they are. Okay, peekaboo. Multiplying. We don't have to listen to them. Just because more people are saying it doesn't mean we have to listen to them. There's a lot of different cultures out there, a lot of different subsets of people. I don't have to expose myself to the ones that aren't a good fit for me. I'm a man, yes. I have a man who's wonderful. So if we don't kiss them, what if they're kissing other women while they wait? Is that who you're going to pick? Somebody who's looking for a body instead of somebody who's interested in you, finds you more interesting than anybody else? Who do you want for a relationship, my love? What are you looking for? Guys are good at hiding things. That's why you do your due diligence. Maybe we don't know, but they could be kissing around. So why don't you do your due diligence? Why don't you actually find out what kind of person he is? Why don't you take your time before deciding? There's no hurry. There's no hurry. So take your time. If you're not confident in him, don't kiss him. 3 months is the minimum. And no exclusivity. Talk to people, right? So this one, you're not so sure. Talk to people until you become sure about somebody, confident about somebody. Experiences this advice in career relationships. This is logic. This works with anybody who wants to use logic. Dating apps, they're opportunities. You use all the opportunities. Is somebody asking for a coaching session on a live stream? Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening? I can't do coaching on a live stream, my love. I need a conversation. I need information. Interpersonal dynamics based on respect, yes. I'm 50. I fucking love it. I am so fucking wise. Oh, yeah. I am so fucking wise now. I am so settled. I'm so calm. I'm so much more confident. I love it. I love being 50. I literally love being 50. I never celebrate my birthdays. I fucking celebrated my 50th birthday. I had all my friends over, I had a big party. I had 3 DJs. It was all-nighter. It was an all-night bash. Ended at like 2 o'clock the next day. Started at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Ended at 2 o'clock on Sunday. It was fucking awesome. I got great gifts. My friends are super loving. At a party, they brought me a cake. It was awesome. Yeah, I love it. Had a great time. Great time. I themed it. The theme was gold, diamonds, and pearls. It was beautiful. Beautiful. You should see the group photo. It was awesome. Super awesome. Love my friends. All my friends showed up. It was so good. So good. We had over 20 people here. One of my friends, she's a feature. She was the first Black woman to win Miss New Canada twice. She was over. She did a fire show naked in my backyard. It was summer. It was awesome. Fire show. It was amazing. I'm glad you're blessed with great friends. I have such beautiful friends. I'm her life coach, by the way. This one who won Miss New Canada twice, I'm her life coach. Happy birthday. She's starting her own production company. She's killing it. She's amazing. Recommend paying your own way on dates so they don't expect a kiss. Listen, if somebody is generous, I'm not taking that away from them. I'm not here to change people. This is why my first 2 dates are a coffee date, a beverage date. If they insist on paying, it costs them $8. If they insist on paying, I'm not taking that away from them. If you show up at the food bank with 2 bags of food and you go, here you go, sign of generosity. And they go, no. Pure rejection. Are you going to be that kind again? That generous again? If you show up there with 2 bags of food, they go, thank you. I appreciate this. How do you feel? If somebody is a generous person, the last thing I want to do is change that. But I will make the first 2 dates inexpensive. If he says he wants to take me for a meal, I'm going to say, that's nice. Let's save that for a little further down the road. Let's meet up at this coffee shop in this funky neighborhood and take a walk. I take lots of notes. Hey, Zach. That's cute. Good. I love it. Do you know why guys scoff at the no kissing for 3 months dating rule? Because they would rather go through hell as long as it means getting a vajayjay. No kissing for 3 months? Listen, she might turn out to be insane. But at least I got some vajayjay. She might turn out to be a liar and a thief, but at least I got some vajayjay. Dating a single mom, she's a human being. So you're dating a person is what you're dating. Hopefully, she takes her time. Hopefully, she includes her kids in the vetting process. Hopefully, if her kids don't get along with you, she walks away because those kids should not suffer. Advice on being in a healthy relationship after a toxic one. So you are in a healthy relationship? I recommend you get my Fix That Shit book so you don't sabotage this. Fix That Shit teaches you how to take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. So are you saying you are in a healthy relationship right now, or you want to get in a healthy relationship? Yeah. Hi. I am. Okay, then I am married. Then I do recommend you grab my Fix That Shit books because they're going to help reduce your fear and anxiety, teach you how to take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, behaviors. Reducing fear and anxiety is very important because those are the emotions that get vomited into relationships, creating issues. So I really do teach you how to be so in control of yourself, which the benefit is that is you feel calm. You feel calm, you feel more content, you feel happier. I fucking started smiling more. Like, it's amazingly good. So my Fix That Shit books are really going to teach you how to become more functional emotionally and mentally. And really help you pick behavioral tools that increase communication and conflict resolution, making things much more smoother in your relationship. Thanks so much. Oh, this sounds so great. You're so right. Love it. Calm, content, happy. Yes, my love. There's a button in the link to my bio for Amazon.com if you're in the US. Hello. I also have buttons for audiobooks and ebook bundle deals if you like those. Am I shallow for not wanting to date a single mom? I just don't think our timelines goals match up. No, that's not shallow at all. That's very honest. No, you should walk away if your timelines and goals don't match up. Absolutely walk away. This is not a good match. This is a mismatch. Oh, I got the book for my daughter. Jose, which one? No More Assholes? Dating 101? Fix That Shit? Which one? Thank you. That's referring to. Oh, my mom. It's Vanessa. Thank you. Whatever that was. Whatever that was. I didn't get a chance to see it. Which I'm sure is good. Want to improve my healthy relationship? Which book should I read? Ah, Bruce, Fix That Shit for Men. Fake session for men, fake session for women, if you want to be a fly on the wall. Love the courtship of 3 months, yeah. It's amazing. Such a beautiful journey. There's so much growth in that. It creates so much security too, because I have knowledge about the person. I'm not choosing blindly and then trying to work backwards figuring out who they are. So much better. How can I tease out fights in my relationship? First of all, are you with a generous long-term thinker who loves you more than dysfunction? So step 1 to achieving 0 fights is who you choose. Step 2 is the behaviors you choose. So did you choose the right person to have a 0 fight relationship with? That's the first question. That's why we use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. I want a 0 fight relationship. I got to pick the right person to do that. Because somebody who's immature, incapable of controlling themselves, never going to happen. Somebody who refuses to take responsibility for their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, never going to happen. Teaching young children, dating 101. Earliest age to start the process. Honestly, like you can start teaching children to be appreciative and not manipulative from day 1. Right? You can teach them gratitude, appreciation, reciprocation, communication skills. It can start really early with them. Assessing people, not judging people. You can start very early. Sky's the limit, my lovelies. Your only limit is your imagination and your faith in yourself. So, if you can conceive it, you can achieve it. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. He's so sweet. Just wanna... My love, did you read your book yet? Were you purchasing something to be informed? Did you read your book, my love? I was about to, then you came on live. Alexandra, hello, lovely. Alexandra. No exclusivity is so liberating because you're free to make an empowered choice, not just falling into a relationship. Yes. Yes, my love. Exactly. Yes. Yes. That's it. You are making a selection. You are making a conscious choice. Thoughtful decision. Yes. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it relaxing to make a thoughtful decision? Yes. So relaxing to make an educated decision. So relaxing. Reduces stress. It reduces stress. Yes. Vanessa. What says? Oh, you guys are lovely. Relaxing, yeah. And here's the thing, Estee. Don't we infect what we are? Don't we infect others around us with the vibration, the emotions that we have? If I'm in a good mood, I walk into a room, I elevate that room. My friends, my DJ friends, they're like, your role, because this is what I do. It's like what you do, you just come in and you just make everything happier. This is what you do. And for them, it's what I do because it's what I bring. I bring my happiness wherever I am. How you are is how you infect the others around you. If you are more relaxed, are you not more relaxing to the people around you? Oh, the measuring cup indeed. Sally, sexuality has this more commodity instead of a deeper meaning. Listen, this is a physical body. It's got pleasure zones. I'm gonna have fun. I'll use my physical body like an article of clothing. Because why not? Right? So I will explore myself. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'll be in control of that process. I'll decide who I want to play with. I'll decide what kind of play I want to have. I'll decide what I want to try, what I don't want to try. Because I can with this physical body. And then when I want to choose a long-term relationship, I can choose the personality that jives with me, helps me achieve new heights. A wonderful relationship is where you lift each other up. Very Scorpio. It's cute. We are sexy motherfuckers, aren't we? As Scorpios. It's like, It's part of what makes me such a good exotic dancer. What made me such a good exotic dancer? A lot of women feel pressure to act. Yeah. But we can change that. We can consciously decide to change that. I do all the lifting in my relationship. My husband does all the hard bottle opening in this relationship. When time comes, do you both take tests to make sure nothing is transmitted? I can. There's nothing wrong with that. Saying, hey, like before we get to that, like before we take it to that level, let's go get our papers. Papers? What do you mean papers? I mean, like go to the doctor, go get our screening, show each other the results. Ask the doctor for a printout of the results. Yeah. How do I reject someone without hurting them? It's just simple, concise, right? See something nice about them. Tell them they'll find someone amazing. I really appreciated this about your character and personality, but I don't think this is the match I'm looking for. Yeah, choo-choo. I'm new here. I was a stripper for 20 years. How do you think I know so much about men? I was in the field for 20 years. Talking to men for 20 years. Watching girls experience all kinds of relationships for 20 years. Advising women in the dressing room. Advising men in the VIP lounge. I didn't sell my body, my loves. I sold my personality. When I switched over to this career, I asked myself, what am I already doing that I love? And the answer was give advice. I gotta say, people have been paying me for my expertise for a long time. In the trenches, grateful for the wisdom, yes. No trust for women anymore. Live and let live, no problem. Is that right, Choo Choo? Is Daddy coming home? What you doing, Charlie? Oh, ridiculous. Find out who I am first. Ridiculous. Insist on understanding my character consistency and integrity. Ridiculous. I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. Right, ladies? Isn't it a ridiculous notion that we should kiss and have sex just to find out who someone is? Don't you think that's ridiculous? Don't you think it's ridiculous when guys say, oh, you won't kiss me right away? Well, then I'm moving on, but they're trying to convince you they want a long-term relationship? Isn't that ridiculous? Isn't it ridiculous that the guy is like, trust me, bro. I got patience, nipples control, but wait 3 months to get to know you? Right? Isn't it ridiculous that we're supposed to trust that person? Isn't it ridiculous that that person wants my exclusivity? They don't even want to know who I am? That's ridiculous. Like, you want me to pick you for a long-term partner, but you haven't even shown me if you have financial responsibility and can build a life with me, but I'm supposed to give you my body in exclusivity? That's ridiculous. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't be so ridiculous. I refuse to be ridiculous. Charlie? Who's that? Stay. Charlie? Who's there? Charlie? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? You see him? It's Daddy. It's Daddy. Daddy's home. Daddy's home. No, no, not the pup. He's the goodest boy. Hi. Who's here? Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy?
I got him. I got him. I got him. There he is. There he is. Toy.
So I don't have ripe avocados. And Deidre made a lot of sweet potato brownies.
I know this have cereal.
This cereal? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Chewy.
How was your supper?
I hated it.
Ah.
I didn't eat it.
You didn't eat it?
Not all of it.
Oh, baby. I'll try and make it less spicy. Let's see what I can do. If I'll just, if I can, I'll just feed you other stuff. Hello, my lovelies. Hello, Aurora. Welcome. Good morning from the other side. Other side, where's that? Oh, finally broke up. No salsa guacamole, no avocados today. I got a bag of avocados, but they're not ripe yet. Those girlfriend was Turkish, basically in their culture to raise boys, slam doors. Ah, so you broke up. Good. Yeah, you don't have to put up with that. There's my husband. Oh, Miller Oaks. Guys, let's... same hair. Yes, right? We got the same hair. I took Charlie to the hairdresser. I said, give me the Charlie. Save the mama. He's such a good boy. Movie vibes. No salsa guacamole tonight, but a big bowl of cereal. So Deidre made a dish for us. It's a turkey sausage. Turkey sausage is kind of Jamaican stew. But she made it really spicy, and we don't do spicy, so I gotta unspice it somehow. How do I unspice something? How do I undo the spiciness? Coconut milk? Lots of coconut milk? Some people excuse their toxicity by saying it's just her culture. No. Her food always looks so good. That's right. She's cooking for us on our retreats. Her and Taylor, they are so good at cooking. So I certainly know my weaknesses. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. Coconut milk, yes. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. So I like to focus on my strengths. I like to outsource my weaknesses. It's like a jambalaya, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do a book walkthrough, my loves. So these are the 10 books I wrote on dating and relationships. You can get the paperbacks on Amazon. I have the ebook bundle deals and audiobooks as well. All those buttons are in the link tree in my bio. Why so loud? Comeback Queen helps you heal your heart faster after a breakup. So this is going to expedite that healing process if you're still hurting from a breakup. No More Assholes. Make sure the next one is the right one. A generous long-term thinker. No more selfish short-term thinkers. This is where you use that no kissing for 3 months dating rule and the 12 character traits you need to look for during that time. You're going to understand this very, very well. How to use this rule step by step. Coconut milk should do it. Okay, I'm going to dump a ton of, I got lots of coconut milk. Plus, yeah. After the first kiss, once you start your new relationship, don't sabotage it. Make sure you understand how to relationship from day one. If there's any fighting in your relationship, get it down to 0 with your Fix That Shit books. Fix That Shit for women and Fix That Shit for men. These are going to help you with communication skills and conflict resolution skills. Dating book for men is a perfect play, teaching men how to choose the right partner. Dating book for teens, Dating 101. Mom and dad, get this one for your teens so they don't make the same mistakes we did. This is understanding the drives, behaviors, and emotions we call love. Free dating book in the link to my bio. Fake love need not apply. How to avoid posers, losers, scammers, predators, and catfish. Oh, and cooked potatoes. Okay, I got that. I got sweet potatoes. Say yes to goodness. 10 steps for complete and happy you. Elevate your happiness in 10 key areas of your life. I'll take all the tips on how to undo spiciness in a dish. Custom made. This is monetizing your monetizing your purpose, passion, and talent. If you don't know what your purpose is, I will help you figure it out. This one here is a workbook. Now, in addition to that workbook, I have 3 additional workbooks that accompany books. These ones have bonus material inside. The No More Assholes workbook, Fix That Shit for Men workbook, and Fix That Shit for Women workbook. So these are really beautifully designed and you're really going to love them. So get your paperbacks and your workbooks from Amazon, button to Amazon.com, button for ebook bundle deals, audiobooks, all those are in the link tree in my bio. While you're there, do check out the links to my YouTube channel and my podcast because I love to bring you more. So do check those out. I'm heading out now, you guys, so hit that follow button right now so that you get a notification when I come back live. And I do tend to come back Mondays to Fridays, anytime between 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. And then I'll stay on for several hours. So, Essence, follow the host. Welcome. Good night, Chantal. Good night, Mother Oaks. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Vanessa. My wonderful mods, my mod squad. Thank you, my mod squad. I always appreciate your presence here, my loves. I always appreciate your presence here. I'll be listening to your guided meditation tonight. Yes. Love this. Love this. I love what you are creating. Love this. I'm so proud of you, my love. Good night. Good night from Uganda. Good night, Alexandra. Have a good sleep, my loves.